Hey, welcome back. Okay, this is the sewing tutorial of how to make an off-shoulder bustier. This is sewing tutorial. If you have not seen the cutting tutorial, check through my channel. You see it there. There's a cutting tutorial. So this is the sewing tutorial. We've already cut out everything, put our wording. Now we're trying to join it together, the front side. Now I'm trying to use pin to hold it, even though I ironed it, but it's kind of pulling out. So I'm trying to use pin to hold it. Now we're going to join one side of the front and the center front. This is the center front and the side front. We're going to join it together. So that is what we are doing now. We're going to join it together and sew. Okay. So this is it. Making sure they're equal. Then we start from the down part. We sew with at least half an inch. At least half an inch. Sew with at least half an inch. Okay, I was checking my camera. See that I was getting it. Okay. So you sew it down. Please, as you're sewing, you be arranging it. You see the way I'm doing it. Follow that cutting. You don't have to sew straight. See the way I'm sewing it. My sewing is not straight. Doing it gently. Same time arranging it. Okay. Trying to cut out threads. So this is it. See the way it is. I'll do same thing to the other side. Okay. I'm sewing the second side of the front, joining the side to the center front. Just the same way I did the other one. That's the same thing I'm doing on this side. Okay. Okay. I'm done with that. Just mash it. So this is it. Yeah, bustier is coming out small, small. Are you not seeing it? See the way it's standing. Okay. So just follow the same process. Yours will be this fine. Okay. So now I want to cut our neckline. Remember we didn't cut our neckline before. We're going to cut our neckline. And to be a sweetheart neckline. But I don't want it to be that how will I put it? That that deep place. I don't want it to be that tiny. So when sewing it, it will be very, very easy for me. So because of that, I came out by I think just 0.025 for and then connect it to the just like I'm doing now. Okay. Just like I'm doing now. Just watch what I'm doing. See our neckline stopped at that um 5 inches we took earlier while marking it. That's the wideness. So now we're going to cut it. It's a sweetheart neckline, but I don't want it to be too deep. Okay? That is it. Cut our neck. You see? If you want yours deeper, fine, you can make it deeper, but I don't want mine to be too deep. This is it. Okay. Okay, now we want to join the lining. That's for the front side. Same way we join the fabric and the fabric, yes, that is how we're going to join the lining. The same thing. Now my lining, like I said earlier when I was cutting, I didn't put pepper stay. I didn't fuse any stay on the lining because the lining is very thick. Yes, that was why I only fused stay on the fabric. So if you're using a very light lining, if you're using thick one, I still feel like you want, no problem. But that I'm just explaining why I didn't fuse stay on my lining because I am supposed to. Okay, so we're going to sew this lining just same way we sewed our fabric that has wording on it. Okay, going to join the two sides. The same thing, the same way we did that. Same thing. We're done joining one part of the lining. So we're going to join the other side. Okay, now we've joined the two front lining. That's the two sides to the center. Now we want to turn the back, the fabric, the back. We want to turn lining on it. Now what I'm marking is my zipper allowance. I'm marking my zipper allowance so that there won't be any mistake. You can notch it. I notched it on the fabric. That is why I'm marking it on the lining. So we're going to notch it or you mark it. Then we turn. Now we are turning from the down part. Remember I told you that this top or this bustier is meant to be a crop top. Okay, so because of that, I'm turning this lining from the down part. There won't be anything like peplon or it being joined to a gown. No. So you see, the lining is kind of shortened. So I'm going to join it from the down part. After doing that, then I'll bring it up. Just watch and see what I'll do. Okay, so we are done sewing that down part. That's the hemline. So what we're going to do now, just wash. Remember I shortened this lining by just one, I think half an inch. I use half an inch to shorten the lining of the fabric. That's still me marking out my zipper allowance and my dart, where I'm going to dart it. Okay. So after that, what I'm going to do now is just watch what I'm doing there now. I'm going to take the lining up to be equal with the material. By doing that, just see what I'm doing now. You see that half inch, I shorten the lining with. So I'll just take the lining up to be equal with the material. Then once I do that, I will sew the sides. I will sew the sides. If I sew the sides, I will leave a space where I will turn it out from. So I'm sewing the sides like this. This is one part of the side. Okay. Okay, I'm done sewing the sides. So what's remaining now is the armhole and the neck area. But have it in mind that while sewing that side, I left a space in between where I will turn out this fabric from. So now I'll sew the armhole and the neck area. That's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so that is it. On the neckline, I'm sewing the armhole. Okay, trying to trim out the excess lining on it. When I'm done, I will notch this neckline and armhole. So I'm going to notch it. So when I turn it, it will be very very smooth. So I'm going to do same thing. You know, this back, this is one part. That's one side of the back. I'm going to do same thing to the other side of the back. Okay, by trimming out excess lining. Cut out our thread. So this is it. Remember I told you I made this. I left an opening. So I'm going to turn it from that side. You want to leave your own opening on the this thing. If you want to leave your own opening on the armhole area, fine. But please don't leave it on the neckline. Will it work? It won't work. Okay. Okay, this is still me trying to make sure I get my zipper allowance and my that allowance. I don't want to um I don't want to end up darting it on another place. So that's why I'm trying to make sure I get the exact place. I'm trying to use my chalk to chalk it before I turn it. That's what I'm that's what I'm doing there. Okay. So we are turning it out. So you see what it looks like. So what we're going to do now is just to going to iron it and also that's it. That's my that and my zip allowance that I'm using my chalk to. So now for the this thing, I'm going to do same thing I've done to this part to the other side of the back. That's the other part of the back. I'm trying to make sure I bring out everything those pointy areas. That's what I'm using my screwdriver. If you have broomstick, you can make it anything long. So that's just it. That's the back. Drop it. Now we are done joining line on the two sides of the back. So now we're going to iron it out. This is our call it tailor's ham. Tailor's ham. It's just used for ironing, especially curvy areas. Yes, necklines, armhole, shaping area, the sides. So I'm using it to iron out this our steer sewing. So look at what I'm doing here. I'll put my water. If your iron is a steam iron, then you don't need to put water. Then I'll open it up. I'll iron it. Now this thing I'm doing here now, I'm going to do it on the lining also. That's the front lining for this particular one I'm ironing. I'm going to do it for it. So you see what I'm doing. See how I'm arranging it, how I'm bringing out everything. I just want it to be smooth, flat. Okay, so you do that. You do it on both sides. After doing it on the inside, you also do the same thing on the outside and do same thing on the lining. That's all. Sprinkle water as you do it so it will be able to relax. Okay, so that's just it. Okay, we are done ironing. You see how fine it is looking. So now, like I told you, we are going to do same thing on the lining. We're going to open up the lining and iron it same way. After that, to iron out the back, and that is it. Okay, we are done ironing everything. Now we want to turn our front side with our lining. So the same way we turn the back, that is the same way we are turning this front side. So what we are going to do now is that we're going to sew the down part first. After sewing it, then remember I told you we did this. We shorten the lining by half an inch. Then we use that half an inch to take it up. So you see it at the down part, the lining and the fabric have to be equal. They need to be equal. Okay, so we're going to sew. That's sewing that down part. Then we make sure they are equal. The lining and the fabric will also become equal at the upper part. Just watch and see what I'm doing. Okay, we are done joining the down part. So now just look at what we are going to do. We're taking another half inch. So we shorten it by half an inch. We mark out that our half an inch on our fabric. Just notch that area. Okay. Watch what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take my lining up, still notching it. Okay. Okay. I'm just notching half an inch. Now the reason why I'm doing this is that after sewing, um the lining will not be showing from the under. That's just what I'm doing. Okay, now we're going to bring our lining to make it equal to the fabric. Then we are going to sew. We are sewing the side like this. We'll sew the two sides. Okay, we are done sewing the two sides. But remember what we did at the back, we made we left a space by the side where we're going to turn it from. We did same thing here on this one also. Okay, now we want to sew the upper part. That's the top part. So this is what we are going to do now. For this, okay, I'm trying to make it equal with the this thing. I'm trying to make it equal with the fabric. So I'm kind of using a pin to hold it. I'm using a pin to hold it. I use a pin to hold it down. I work with my pin, so work with my pins. I use a pin to hold it down. Then I will sew the upper part. I'm going to sew the upper part. But while sewing that upper part, I'm going to put that this upper part we're talking about now. We're talking about the neckline, that's the chest area and the armhole area. Now we're going to make use of hemming gun. I'm going to use hemming gun to hold it down so that when I sew and iron, everything will relax. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. So this is our hemming gum. Trying to cut out the one that will be enough. Okay, so I'll place it on the fabric side. You see, I'll place it on that fabric side. Then I will sew. The reason why I'm doing this is that when I will turn it, that upper area, that chest line, the lining will not be showing. Once I iron it down, everything will go, everything will relax. We don't have to see the lining. Okay, so that's why I'm putting this hemming gun while I sew. Okay, I'm done sewing it. I'm going to notch, yes, notch the neckline, the armhole area. I'm going to notch everything. Okay, this notching will also help it to relax more when I turn it, when I turn the lining. So this is it. Okay, now I'm removing all the pins. Please don't forget any pin on any cloth you're sewing on. So I'm done removing the pins. Now I want to turn it to the right side. Okay, I'm doing that from that opening I left while sewing. Oh, it wasn't enough, so I opened it more. Please, if you're not sure of your fabric, you can use razor to do that. so that you will not end up tearing someone's fabric. Okay, so this is it. Removing. Don't mind what you're saying. I just attached small this thing. I attached something like rope on it because it won't have sleeve. It's sleeveless. Yeah, but I didn't show that. This is just how to make a bustier. So don't worry about what you're saying. Okay, so this is it. We're bringing it out. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, we've turned it out. This is what. Okay, we're done turning it. So this is it. Now I'll removing the pins. I'll take it to the iron. Sorry, to the table and iron it out. Okay, so this is it. I'm trying to make sure everything is good and perfect. So this is it. We're just going to iron it. Our bustier is almost ready. Just going to iron it and we shape it out. So you see. Okay, so this is me ironing it. Please, I don't know that I didn't record where I was darting the backside. So please, the backside, only what I did was to dart it. You know that the dart allowance we left, I only dart it, iron it out. Nothing more. I didn't do much. I'm sorry, I didn't know my camera wasn't recording. Okay, and I was already done sewing before I noticed that. So the only thing I did to the backside was to dart it and iron it. That's all. I dart it, I iron it, and I joined the zipper allowance so that I'll be able to shape it with this front area. So that was the only thing I did off camera, nothing else. So this is it. So now I think is it, you know, that opening that we left where we turn it out from. I'm going to use my hemming gum to hold it down. So that's my hemming gum. I'll put it inside, use my iron to iron it down. Okay, just like that. Use my iron to iron it down. Okay. I did same thing to the back. Yes, that same opening. I use my hemming gum to hold it. Okay, so that's just it. So this is what it looks like. I'm trying to remove any this thing, thread and all that. So look at what the inside look like. Very neat. So I'm going to see. I've placed it with the back side, making sure that equal. I used my pin to hold it. So now just shape it out the same way we shape clothes. As all. Fix my zipper. We are good to go. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you, and God bless you. Okay, so this is it. I'm trying to shape it out. I'll shape the bust with the bust, shape the under bust, shape the waist. So that's what I'm doing. Whatever I get, I'll check what is remaining. I'll share it into two, divide it into two, share it on both sides. That's what I'm doing. Okay, see, share it on both sides. Piece two, I will divide two into two. That's one. I will take one on this side, take one on the other side. So then I'll connect the lines. If you have your ruler, you can use your ruler. I'm just using my free hand. Okay, I'll do same thing to the other side. At this junction, if you want to fix sleeve to it, then you can fix a sleeve to yours. Okay, so this is it. Don't worry, later I'll see drop a video on how to fix a sleeve on to an off shoulder bustier. Okay, so this is it. I'm done shaping it. Now I'm fixing our zipper. You have your footer for fixing zip. You can put me, I just use my normal footer for sewing to fix my zipper. So that'll just it. I'll place it, making sure it starts. I'll start from the down part because if not it will be too long. So this is it. We are done shaping. Our crop top is ready. So please, thanks for watching. God bless you. Just practice it. You'll get it. Thank you.